Today we're going to talk about how things are actually getting better for drivers. And stick around. At the end of the video, I'm going to share with you what I think is the biggest improvement for the driver experience. So hey everybody, this is Cradeur with the Rideshare Guy. And I was thinking about how there's a lot of articles written about how rates have really dropped and things are getting hard for the drivers and we don't even make minimum wage and it's blah, 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 blah. So Harry asked for some article ideas and I said, well, how about an article like things are actually getting better for us? So here are some things that I want to point out to new drivers so you understand that things weren't like this beautiful panacea 3 years ago. That's what First off, let's talk about the rates. So when I talk about the rates, I mean how much are we getting paid per mile? How much are we getting paid per minute, right? And what's the starting rate? These are the things that affect how much we get paid because we all get paid a certain percentage of those numbers. Now I'm going to show this little graph here, and you can see with Uber from when I started to now, the rates haven't changed much at all. And this is in San Francisco. And Lyft has the almost identical same rate as Uber right now as I speak to you in July of 2018. So we're not seeing this, right? We're seeing more like this. And that's San Francisco, and that's all I can speak to. But the rates haven't dropped dramatically since I started driving 3 years ago. The next thing that we didn't have when I started was all of these benefits, right? All of these benefits that we get. So with Lyft, I'm just going to run a few of these on the screen here. So the benefits that Lyft offers are called Accelerate Rewards. I've earned the platinum level, but you can see all-state roadside assistance, so free roadside assistance, auto maintenance discounts, save on repairs, car parts discounts, doctors on demand discounts, all great stuff. The next thing we did not have 3 years ago that we have now is instant pay. Instant pay. And one is super convenient. It's only 50 cents a day. That's if you do it once a day like I do with Lyft. And let me tell you how I use it. I use it to kind of gamify my work. So at the end of the day, I cash out. So in the morning, the next day, I start out at zero. And the only number that really matters to me is how much money I make. And I can see exactly for that day how much real money I've made. And I know at the end of the day that I can put that money directly into my bank account. When I started, we had to wait till the following Wednesday before the funds were deposited into the bank. So there's no waiting, it's immediate gratification. And for most of us, that's going to inspire us to think creatively in ways that allow us to make more money. The next feature that I want to share with you definitely puts money in your pocket, and it is called Rematch. And just today, I was able to get a ride to the airport. Rematch put me to another passenger, picked him up, and he went all the way to San Jose, and that was a $65 fare. Before, that wasn't even possible. So it used to be that if you drove somebody to the airport, you were pretty dead. You had to, in my case, I had to drive 10 to 15 minutes to get back into San Francisco with no passenger. There was no way I was going to get a passenger at the airport because there are up to 150 other drivers who are queued up and waiting in a staging lot, just outside of the airport. Now, with this new feature, if I drive somebody to the airport as a Lyft passenger and I drop them off, and there's somebody from Lyft who needs a ride and I'm close, they bypass all those people at the staging lot and they give me the ride. That happens about half the time. So if you start doing the math on how much extra money I'm making on these airport runs, every time I get a trip to the airport, right, I've got a 50% chance I'm going to get another long ride out of the airport, which I wasn't getting before. Probably the single greatest improvement to my ability to earn money as a driver is something that wasn't available 3 years ago when I started, and that is the destination filter. Now with Lyft, I get to use that destination filter 6 times. And I use it in a lot of different ways, all of which are bringing me more money than I made before we had the destination filter. Let's say I'm working in San Francisco. I set the destination filter for the airport. Half the time during the middle of the day, I can get a ride going towards and often to the airport. then once I'm at the airport, I'm likely to get a long ride from the airport to someplace else, and then I use the destination filter to get back to San Francisco and get another long ride. Here, I'm going to show you some pay that I got on a day, and you'll see how there's 3 long trips in a row, and I wouldn't have got that without the destination filter. So you can see the first ride at 7:04, that was to the airport. Then I didn't get a ride. Then my next ride, I got another ride to the airport. And from the airport, I got a ride down towards San Jose. That was the $31.95. And then I got a ride back for $36. So in summary, guys, those are some great improvements to our driving experience. And it's definitely easier for me to make money now than it was 3 years ago. And for me, that's really the bottom line. Yeah, we've got benefits, and those are great, and I shared some of those with you. But the real thing is, can I make more money now? And I absolutely can, and it's a wonderful thing. So if you can think of anything else that's wonderful, new, that we've brought on board for us drivers that I might have missed, go ahead and put it down in the comments. This is Jay Cradeur with the Rideshare Guy. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like. And by all means, if you haven't subscribed yet to Harry's YouTube channel, the Rideshare Guy, once to twice a week, a new video comes online, which is going to give you some great information about being a rideshare driver. So go ahead and subscribe. Y'all go ahead and have a great day. Thanks for your time. Be safe out there.